Hey guys, my name's Hanif and welcome to my Audience Explosion 2.0 review. Now, Bill Guthrie, one of the creators of Audience Explosion, met an internet marketer by the name of Ryan Maher in late spring of 2015, and after meeting him, he found out that Ryan was generating, tons of cash with his Instagram accounts and huge followings, and he wasn't really spending any money either to get these followers. So they went ahead and they got together and they created the first version of Audience Explosion 1.0, which was actually released in July of last year. Now, what happened is that with that, they had about 1,600 plus copies that they sold, but they also put together a service in which they got 130 clients that were paying them upwards of $147 a month. So their job for these clients was to basically help them generate content and also build an audience on Instagram. So they ran a consulting or client service-based operation for these 130 individuals. So since then, they've learned a lot about getting people to Instagram accounts, building an audience, and also generating content. And Audience Explosion 2.0 now addresses those issues directly. It's entirely about getting an audience, building an audience, and then automating the content as much as possible. And they've obviously taken the strategies that they've learned in working with these clients over the past year to bring this information to you. This training is made up of basically 7 core modules. The first module is all about the basics. It's about getting to know Instagram. So even if you're familiar, you may have an Instagram account and you're receiving a few posts and you're following along, then you probably have some of the basics down, but they're going to actually go into the depth of Instagram and show you some of the various ways to leverage it. So they're going to show you some things that you probably didn't realize about Instagram. And then they're also going to talk about how to position your current business and how to launch a new business from scratch. Because, of course, there are differences between a personal account and then a business or a brand account. And they'll show you how to set it up the proper way, as well as finding your niche and your target audience. Because it's very important on Instagram that you target the right niche, as well as making sure that there's an audience on Instagram that you can market to. And then they're going to show you how to track authority accounts and kind of reverse engineer what they're doing so you can follow their strategies. All right, and then in the second module, you're going to learn how to basically create an optimized Instagram account. So even if you have a phone or a tablet, you can create the account, but as I said, personal accounts are different from brand accounts, and you need to know how to set them up the proper way. So they'll show you how to create it and set it up in a way to maximize your opportunities. And the username is very important, and coming up with your account name and the account bio. What kinds of account bios actually get traffic, what to put in your bio for maximum results, and then of course your profile pic and verifying your new account. The combination of the account bio, the profile pic, the username, and the setup process is going to make sure that you avoid any hassles in the future when you're trying to drive traffic to your Instagram account. All right, in the third module, it's all about content curation, and this is really where Audience Explosion 2.0 sets itself apart from the first version of this course last year. They've learned a lot about content curation, and what they share with you here is that you don't actually have to have any unique images at all. You don't have to be unique. You don't have to be unique really in any way, except from occasionally it's a good idea to put up some unique content, but overall you can just share that. And here it's going to talk about the different types of content that work on Instagram, because not everything works. For example, long form articles are obviously not going to gain a lot of traction in Instagram, and they're going to show you, how to have these types of images that make you an account that's actually worth following, because people judge your account and see, do I really want to follow them? And they give you a full blueprint, a curation blueprint, in which you'll be able to leverage the work of others, other Instagram accounts, Facebook pages, and other sources on the web that have content available that you'll be able to curate. And then the apps that you need to make reposting to Instagram easy, both for iOS and Android. The right apps can save you a lot of time. And then also how to work from your computer for curating content, because up until now it's been difficult to actually try to do stuff from your computer for Instagram, but they show you how to do that here, and then also how to organize things to make your life easier and also much more efficient. The fourth module is all about calls to action, because you can have a huge Instagram following, you can have a lot of content being posted, but of course you're in it to make money. So here they're going to show you calls to action, how to structure them on Instagram, how to use them in your posts, and calls to action for growing your account. So if you want to get more followers, calls to action for getting traffic to your offers, calls to action for getting comments, and they show you specific examples of what's worked for them. So whether you're trying to grow your account or get traffic to your offers and website, or you're trying to get comments and engagement on your posts, you'll see different calls to action for each of these objectives. And then also how to attribute your curated content so that you're not just stealing other people's work without giving attributions. And they also share this unique double post strategy that can help you generate traffic spikes. And these little tips and tricks are all throughout this course, where they give you very specific types of strategies that can create traffic spikes on Instagram. And they also give you a swipe file for calls to actions that you can use. All right, the fifth module now is going to get into the do's and don'ts. So they're going to cover the wrong ways of posting to Instagram so you can avoid them. So if you're tempted by them, or if you want to test them, you can just avoid them altogether. They show you how to post, how to add your calls to action, how to add tags and emojis, and shortcuts to speed up the whole process, why and how hashtags work and why they're so important, and how to find the right ones for maximum traffic, and then also the best times that you should be posting for views and engagement, because certain times work better than others. They'll give you those times based on their testing, and these things will kind of keep you away from running tests yourself that you may be tempted to run, but now you'll know what you shouldn't be testing or what you shouldn't be doing, so you could cut that out of your learning curve as well. Okay, Module 6 now goes deep into growing your account, and this is really their specialty. And you're going to learn exactly how Ryan, the main creator of the system, did it himself. And this was all done really without paying for ads. It was done pretty much for free. And it has to do with tracking authority accounts and following them and basically using their strategies. And then also, specific content curation strategies, and through account optimization and hashtags, running contests to really get your account out there in the forefront of people, and then how to build alliances with your competition. So instead of viewing them as competition, they can kind of become your friends on Instagram and help you grow your accounts, which is the key to successfully marketing on Instagram, is to have lots and lots of targeted followers in your niche. All right, and the final module is all about showing me the money, or in other words, monetizing your Instagram traffic, because what good are followers? What good is content? What good are people even taking action on your content unless you're ultimately making money? And here they're going to show you the right and wrong types of calls to action, that there's an approach to pre-selling, and using your calls to action to almost pre-sell your next offer so that you get better results and make more money. They also talk about the importance of being mobile friendly with your landing pages. So with Instagram, you don't want to be sending people to pages that aren't mobile optimized. And here you're going to see a lot of case studies for using Instagram for a wide variety of monetization techniques, from e-commerce to list building to affiliate marketing to selling apps and books, selling physical products, CPA marketing, and even marketing for local businesses. And you'll see specific case studies for each and every one of these different monetization models, so you have something to copy and follow for yourself, which is really, really cool, and in my opinion, the most important part of this whole system. All right, so that's basically Audience Explosion 2.0 in a nutshell. You also get ongoing interaction and training through their private Facebook group, and there's going to be webinars, there's going to be training sessions, and you'll be able to ask questions in a live setting, as well as inside of the Facebook group, be able to interact with other Instagram marketers. All right, so with that said, a couple of things I want to mention is that, first of all, Instagram is great for building followers and getting traffic, but of course, you still need to have a quality offer that you're promoting if you want to make money. So they'll show you the case studies, but ultimately it's up to you to choose the right niche. And again, they'll guide you on which niches are the best, but your choice of the niche and then the offers that you promote are ultimately going to get you the best overall results. The other thing is, right now Instagram has great organic reach, meaning you don't have to pay for ads, but this window could be closing in the future as Instagram grows and grows. So it's not something that is, I highly doubt that Instagram is going to have this type of organic reach in the long term. So the time to take action is now and kind of build up your accounts before this method becomes more saturated. And lastly, if you're just relying on your Instagram followers and promoting offers to them and sending traffic exclusively through Instagram, then I think that in the future that could be a drawback. And the best approach is to build an email list from your Instagram followers. So getting them onto your email list should be a top priority. Otherwise, this course and all the strategies that you follow, if you're just relying on your Instagram followers and Instagram for some reason decides to shut down your account, then you lose everything you've built up. So building an email list is going to be critical with the system. All right, so with that said, now what I've done is I've created an exclusive and premium bonus for Audience Explosion 2.0. And in my bonus, I like to call this the Fast Profits, Audience Explosion 2.0 Fast Profits bonus. And it's a complete business building package in which I give you the exact tips, training, software tools, and even done-for-you services provided by my marketing agency to help you get targeted traffic from multiple sources and help you convert that traffic into leads and sales so you can scale your business to a much higher level. So if you go ahead and click the link in the description box below this video, you'll be able to see my complete bonus package for Audience Explosion 2.0. And as I said, it contains the tips, training, software tools, and even done-for-you services to help you get targeted traffic from multiple sources and convert that traffic into leads and sales. So go ahead and go ahead and check out the section below this video now. I hope you've enjoyed this review, and thanks for watching.